Hey guys, ADHD Comics here. This is comic book haul number 5. All of the first books in this haul I will be showing are from this comic book store near me. That I'll just get into it. But I'll tell you when. But as soon as there's a cutoff point where all the rest of the books are from Frankensons. You guys know what Frankensons. Most of you guys, especially if you're in SoCal, you know what Frankensons is. If not, I'm sure you still know them because all the people that do hauls from Frankensons in the community. But yeah, so start with a little story, I guess. So I live in an area where it's like kind of like I don't know, it's like, not say hipsters collect comic books, but it's like a hipster area, and there's like a lot of small shops. People come up to where, like, I live in a place called Uptown, and well, it's not like you guys are that weird, and you know exactly where in Uptown I live. I live in Uptown Whittier, which is Uptown Whittier. It's like this area where like a lot of people come here to have fun. There's like a lot of different places to eat. There's a movie theater. There's a lot of stuff like that. So there's a lot of foot traffic. So there's like 3 comic book stores, which I'm really, really blessed in that sense, because I know some people on here, you guys say that there's like, I forgot who it was. Somebody on here said they have like such a big problem with comic book stores near them that somebody I think said the nearest comic book store to them was like 15 miles, which is insane. I'm really lucky because I have like 3 within walking distance. But the problem with them is none of them have like a lot of back issues except for one of them. And yeah, so I was going to do it. So there's one that has back issues, and it's actually not a full comic book store. It's a half-off bookstore. And half the store is half-off books, obviously just regular books. And there's like a small section. It's like maybe like half the size, or maybe like three-fourths of the size of a small comic shop section that's just dedicated to comics. And believe it or not, weird enough, that the store that's not even dedicated to comics has more back issues than the 2 dedicated comic book stores. And that just annoys me, because the other, like, it's just like I said, there's 3 comic book stores near me, but none of them have back issues except for one of them. The other one has back, the one where I got the Taskmaster in my previous video, like 2 videos ago, has back issues, but they have like 2 small boxes that are full of like, 90s and 80s and stuff, and the rest of it's just books that came out from last year, so it kind of sucks. So yeah, these are just books I got at that half-off bookstore that has some back issues. Anyway, let's get into it. So first off I got here is Captain Carrot #1. If you guys see my previous videos, I'm a pretty decent Captain Carrot fan. I think he's a funny character, kind of random. So I decided to get it, but it has some damage right there. I probably wouldn't have got it if I would have noticed that in the store. I just wasn't paying attention. And yeah, so I got that for $3. Again, $3 is way too high for that book, along with the damage, but whatever. So that book. Next, I'm going to put on the least to greatest, so let me just move this real quick. I like to do my hauls in least to greatest, so, it gives you more reason to keep watching, I guess. But, next up is X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 317. First appearance of Blink. Got that for $1. I'm not really like a Blink fan or anything. it's $1 and it's like in perfect condition, so whatever. Got that. Next up is Batman 629. I don't know why I'm always trying to I said this in my last video. I'm always trying to guess and like try and like think about which book it is based off the number when the book number is right in front of me. But anyway, so that's Batman 629. And this is like 6 issues before Batman 635, which is the first appearance of Jason Todd as Red Hood. So I think this is the first time, like, don't quote me on it, but I think, let me move the camera. I think this is the first time we kind of see Jason Todd as an adult. And if you read it, it's actually not Jason Todd. It's actually Clayface playing as him. But we're still seeing him in a sense. So it's not Jason Todd, but it is in a sense. But I think this is the first time you see him as an adult since he died as Robin, So it's kind of cool. I'm not going to ruin the story for you, but yeah, it's just Clayface. Next up is Hawk and Dove #1, New 52 #1. Decided to get that, New 52 #1, can't go wrong with that. It's $1, Rob Liefeld goodness, so why not? Next up is Talon #0, another New 52 book. This is the first appearance of Talon, actually, also, and, I'm not really a huge Talon fan, but he's kind of cool, I guess. But I got that for $2, so I was like, alright, why not? And then the next book, probably the best book I got from that store. Definitely the best book I got from that store. Because I've been looking for this book for a while, and I got it. This is the book I was at one point going to pay $20 online to get it because I wanted it that bad. And it is in perfect condition, and it is like bone white copy. Is the Red Hood and the Outlaws #1, New 52. Extremely happy to have that book finally. Sorry, moving the camera again, move it down. Yeah, I'm really happy to have that book. I've been looking for it for a while, and I just thought I was never going to find it in the wild, so I was just going to buy it online. You know, the stupid prices. But I found it finally. Really, really happy. So, awesome. Moving on. So, oh yeah, so, what was the story about? Oh yeah, they had the whole set of not the whole set, the whole set of that book right there, the Red Hood and the Outlaws, 1 through 7, but it was $25, I didn't buy it, which, I mean, that would have been like about cover price, more or less, but, I just didn't get it. So, I want to read the whole set, but, I don't know. I don't want to read it in trade, I want to have all the individual issues, and I wish I would have been collecting comics back when this book came out. There's a lot of series like that. Like I would have been reading I would have followed the Deadpool Marvel Now. I would have followed this series. I would have followed the Batman New 52. I would have probably followed the Batman and Robin New 52. But like all those came out before I was into comics like I am now. You know, not into. I was reading comics back then, but I wasn't collecting the single issues and stuff. So it's like now they're so far into the series, it's expensive to buy all of them. The Red Hood and the Outlaw is not so much like that. I could probably buy the Red Hood and the Outlaws in a lot somewhere eventually. But the Deadpool, those books, even the early books are like $10 each. So that's ridiculous. Alright, sorry for having to listen to my story. I was trying to get the books in order while I was talking to you. So that was the point of that little story. So also, now the rest of the books from here on out are from Frankensons. And yeah, so this book right here is Batman 326. No significance at all that I know of. I don't even know why I got it actually, but I got it. And the next book after that, okay, so that book. Oh, I know why I got that book. I know exactly why I got that book actually. So the guy that I got that book from, the next 3 books, I talked him into getting I kind of said something too early, and then I was kind of stuck with that decision. I bought a bigger book from him, which you'll see at the end of the haul. I bought a bigger book from him, so I was like, I found 2 books, and I was like, I hadn't finished looking through all of his books yet, and I thought there's definitely gonna be some other stuff in here, and I was like, and all of his books were $5 each, but they were like pretty decent books. Not like they were just like crappy books for $5. They were pretty decent books in there for $5. And I said, if I can find 4 books, could you do 15? And he said basically just because I bought that bigger book before that, he was okay with doing that. So, long story short, I couldn't find anything, so I got this as my 4th book. So I got that. I guess that's kind of cool. Not really. The next book is I found the other 3 books are pretty good though. The next book is Avengers 195, first cameo of the Taskmaster. Pretty awesome. He's kind of a key Deadpool villain, so Deadpool fan. And I have his first full appearance from that story. You guys saw my other haul. So now I have his cameo too for $5. Not in perfect condition, but I think it's $5 worth condition, where that makes sense. And he's actually, Taskmaster starting to get a little bit popular. Like I'm seeing this book for like $20, $30. Not even his first full appearance. This book, just the cameo, for like $10, $20, $10, $20, $30, some people online. So, I would definitely pick it up. I think it's still kind of a book you can stealth buy. Next is Batman 361. And I think this is this first appearance of Harvey Bullock. I know there was an earlier appearance, but I think this is like his first, the first time I call him Harvey Bullock. Don't quote me on it, I don't know. I just remember, that was another book I kind of just got because I kind of had already said something about, bundling. And I just kind of wanted to get these books, and I didn't want to, kind of be a dick and just be like, oh, never mind, I couldn't find anything here. So I'm not going to go through with that. But anyway, so that's the first time we call him Harvey Bullock. I definitely think it's more than a $5 book. And then the next book is probably the best out of those 4. Is Batman 501. No, Detective Comics 501. And I think this is the first Prince Alfred's daughter. I'm not sure. But it's online. People are selling it as like a $10, $20, $30 book. 30 for those people that, are going crazy. That are trying to sell stuff for 30. There's always that one guy who's like on eBay trying to sell like a $10 book for like $70 just because it's, and then he labeled it as like 9.6, 9.8. It's like, okay, whatever. So that's probably the people selling that for $30, but generally I see it for 10 to 15. So those are from that seller or that booth. And the next book is Battle Scars #1. That's, yeah, we all know that book. It's the first appearance of Agent Coulson and Nick Fury Jr. So I got that for 50 cents, and I didn't feel like breaking $1, so I got another copy because he had like 4 of them, and I gave the other 2 to my friend, and he got those too. So, I don't really see any significance really besides, they've already been in a bunch of movies, and Agent Coulson's on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think this book's about as hot as it's gonna get. So, yeah, but it's cool to have, I guess. The rest of the books now we're kind of getting into the bigger books. The first one is, what the heck? That's where I had one of these on top loader. Oh, there's a top loader. I guess I'll put it in there while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so the next book is Deadpool Deadpool Family #1, the one shot. Just like the cover a lot, and I really wanted to read it. I like one shots because sometimes I don't feel like reading like a whole big giant trade or whole series. Sometimes I just want to read like one quick comic and go on with my day. So I like one shots, and I really wanted to read this one. This is actually one of my favorite Deadpool covers. As you see down there, he's reading like Tell Suspense, Amazing Fantasy 15, X-Men #1. What else is down there? I can't really see all of them, but there's like a lot of really big key issues down there. Some of you guys are probably know better than me, all the keys down there. I don't even know if you can see it. It's kind of out of focus. But anyway, he's just reading a bunch of key issues, so I thought that's kind of a cool cover. And, Deadpool and his family in the background stealing all this stuff. 2 more Deadpool books that are kind of bigger Deadpool keys. The next one is Deadpool #19. This is the first cameo of Hitmonkey. The thing about this book is I paid $15 for it. I think I got that book. Yeah, I got this book. I talked him into doing, I think it was $20 for both these. So I basically got that one for free. I would have paid $20 for this. Which I know some of you guys are like, wow, you would have paid $20 for that. But one thing about this is that I've been looking for that book for a long time. Or this book right here in front of you for a long time. And I don't know about you guys, but every comic book store in my area, the Deadpool section is just completely gone. I know some people on here get like a lot of Deadpool keys. There's one store that I go to actually that the Deadpool section's not even there. Like there used to be a Deadpool back issue section, but it's completely gone. And it's like, it's just hard to get Deadpool keys because everybody buys them so fast. So the only way to get them is online, or so that I found these in person, I can actually take a look at the book. And people are selling that book online for like $10, $20, $30. So, I'm willing to pay it for the convenience of, not have to wait for shipping, I have to pay for shipping, having it right in front of me so I can tell the grade in person. So yeah, that's why I got it. And I think Hitmonkey could be in the movie or something. I'm just getting all the Deadpool key issues. Not that I'm just a really big Deadpool fan. I want to get all these key issues because I like the character. But I know a lot of people, not that there's anything wrong with it, but a lot of people are buying the books just so they could, flip them or whatever for when the movie comes out. And for me, that's exactly the opposite. I'm buying them because if they do go up in value, I don't want them to go to a price where I'm not willing to pay for it. Like if this book ever went up to like a $60 book, there's no way in hell I'd pay it. $20 is like that. Even I was biting the bullet paying $20. So there's no way I'd pay more than that. And I know if he's in the movie, it's going to go up. So it's like, I might as well get all the Deadpool keys I can before the movie. So the only Deadpool key I need now, actually, I think is, or I'll show you this book first. So the next one is Deadpool #65, which that is a key because it's the first appearance of Agent X, Black Swan, and I think it's Enza Temple. Yeah, Enza Temple. So those are all like, kind of close characters of Deadpool, especially Agent X, So there's a possibility all of them could, make at least one of them can make a cameo or appearance in the movie. So definitely a good book to pick up, because that's another book I think you could radar buy, or radar, under the radar, or you could stealth buy. But not, like I said, not for me, because no store near me has any Deadpool books that are back issues. But yeah, I was saying that I think the only Deadpool key I need now is the Deadpool #1, the giant size Deadpool #1, or just the Deadpool #1 from 1997 series, which I think it's this series right here, but the first book in it, and that book is, I don't know, don't quote me, I think it might be another series actually. Anyway, it's the one where he's like jumping in the air, and it's like it's a wraparound cover. It's like $100 book though. Some people were trying to sell it for, and I want like a really, really clean copy. So some people were selling for like $100, which is stupid. But anyway, I'm gonna get it eventually. And my last book is, like, I guess my big book this week, or this haul, is I took Spidey fans' advice, and I decided to pick up, boom, Batman 386, first appearance of Black Mask. Really, really happy I got this book. I really, really like Black Mask, and it's just a really, really big key, I guess you could say. It's not like a huge key. I know some people, to me, it's a big key because I don't have like a lot of crazy, crazy books. So to me, this is a big key, and I'm really, really happy to have it. I got it for $25, which, that's even cheaper than the eBay prices. Where at one point this book was going for like $80 to $100, and I know because I was looking for it. I've been looking for it for a while, and I remember like a couple months ago when I was looking for it, people were selling it for like $80, $100, and people were buying it at those prices. And when Spidey Fan told me the prices were going down, I decided to pick one up. I was looking on eBay, I was watching a few, and then I went to Frank since I saw it, and I decided to get it. It was $25. That was the book I was telling you about. The guy said that he would give me a reduced price in those other 4 books since I bought this book. So yeah, really happy I got it. That's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the haul. If you guys watched the whole video, awesome. Thank you so much. If you guys can leave a comment below, that'd be awesome, because I like talking to you guys in the comment section. Leave a like, that'd be super cool too. I'm going to be doing some contest videos, some contest entries pretty soon. I'm going to do a contest too, because I actually just recently reached 100 subscribers on here, but I just don't want to make one right now, simply because there's so many contests going on. I just want to wait till there's a time where there's like not as many contests going on, because I don't want to stress people out trying to make a bunch of contest entry videos, or trying to compete with anybody else, because I know if it's a competition I will lose because I'm relatively new to the community. So I want to do it during a time to where people will have more time to enter it if I do make one. So look forward to that eventually. Thank you for that many subscribers, for all you guys that subscribed. That is awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Look forward to my contest entries and maybe my contest video eventually. And yeah, again, like, comment, and see you guys in the next haul, I guess. Bye.